Shepherd wanted. Must be skilled in finding green pastures and still water. Respond quickly to any sign of injury or illness. Nurturing and attentive to sheep in your care. Recover strays while maintaining integrity of the flock. Keep constant watch for predators and avoid known safety hazards. Must be willing to sacrifice own safety and life for well-being of sheep. Generous bonus for returning larger and healthier flock at the end of season. I always thought that being a good shepherd meant that Jesus got an A+ job rating. It turns out, I learned something new this week. It turns out that the word for good is not about a value judgment of good or bad, but instead means something more like true or genuine or real. Jesus is the genuine shepherd of God's people. What does it mean to be the good, true, real shepherd? We have to back up a half verse to learn more about Jesus' purpose as the Good Shepherd. Our gospel passage today is a section of a longer passage in which Jesus is expounding on the sheep and shepherd metaphor for his ministry. In the verse just before our reading starts, Jesus says, "I came that they may have life and have it abundantly." The job of the shepherd, done to divine standards, is to ensure that all the sheep have abundant life. God's abundance extends beyond material possessions to a richness of love and beauty and dignity that mirrors our relationship with God and the Good Shepherd. Jesus also says that he will draw all sheep into one flock. He's explicitly refusing to say that some sheep are in and some are out of God's flock. It is God's desire that through the care of the Good Shepherd, all people and all creation will know the abundance of God's love. So Jesus is the Good Shepherd, the true and real shepherd for all people and all creation. It's beautiful. But Jesus is long gone from this earth. So what does that mean for us? Later in John's Gospel, Jesus answers that question by telling his disciples two things. Love one another as I have loved you, and by this they will know you are my disciples, if you love one another. Knowing ourselves, protected, fed, comforted by the Good Shepherd, is the beginning of our story, the beginning, the source of our confidence and ministry. Our experience of being seen by God as beloved and nurtured to grow and thrive helps us understand the fullness of life that God desires. Our job, ministry, the church's job, is to respond to people and creation as a shepherd, to strengthen the weak, heal the sick, bind up the injured, bring back strays, seek the lost, save all from being preyed upon by wild animals or destroyed by poison, without any qualifiers about who is in or out of the circle of love. God's circle of love is more like the essence of a circle, because circles are unending, no beginning, no end. But God's circle isn't a hard circle. It's a permeable, always expanding, limitless capacity to grow kind of circle. We live with an abiding hope that all people and all creation will come into the circle to know God's love. We come together, this Trinity sub-flock. I tried to find a better word for that. Sub-flock. I think it's good. To rest in familiar, pastoral surroundings, to eat green grass and drink cool water, to be comforted by the strength and courage of our shepherd. And we need this time together to renew our relationship with God and with one another, and to be ready for the days and weeks ahead when we will inevitably encounter many shadows, crevasses, and troubling situations. In our life together, we are living into the uncertainty the future always holds. We are saying goodbye to beloved community members who've died. We're hiring a sexton and bidding farewell to our deacon. We're looking forward to celebrating parents and graduates and wondering about how to be good stewards of our limited finances and staff time, how to be good neighbors, how to take care of the earth so it lasts for our children's children's children. We live with many unknowns and a mix of blessing and challenge. It's easy to focus on the difficult and scary and uncertain parts of life. And we live in a world that competes for resources and often depends on violence of one kind or another to resolve difference. We have a beautiful opportunity to bear witness to what it means to follow a good shepherd, to be a sheep. We show the world that we follow a God who wants nothing more and nothing less than full and abundant life for all people and all creation. This is our Easter message. Alleluia. Christ is risen. Alleluia.